Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. So I came across two different videos that I want to share with you, and I want to go over them and put my little 2 cents into it. You guys seem to like the way my brain works and how I put things together. So first of all, we will not let this slide, okay? What slide? This fake ass curling iron shenanigans, okay? This is not what the video is about, but I'm gonna remind everybody. This was all a scam to get sponsorships, okay? Desperate for sponsorships. I want it all for free. Okay, so I came across this lady's TikTok. I think her name was Susanna Mays. Hold on, let's open it up in the video player.
I've been
Okay.
watching a lot of interviews and clips of her, and I'm finding a lot of contradictions. For one, whose phone did Gypsy use the night she decided to run away with Leanne the first time?
Now, we all, if you look, you'll find, okay? Because there's nothing but lies spewed from this demon's mouth. Not Suzanne's, obviously.
Remember when she texted him on her mother's phone?
So one night,
I'm sorry, Susanna. My bad.
when my mother was asleep, I stole my mother's cell phone from her purse, and I was texting with Dan. And he sent me a text that said, could tonight be the night that we run away together?
So everybody that Gypsy brought into her life, right, that she considered a boyfriend, tried to get her to run away and do the right thing, right? Gypsy refused to do anything for herself other than murder her mom. So, come on.
That night, my mother had awoken probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. Noticed that I wasn't there. She then goes to look around the house, and my cell phone fell out of my backpack.
Did you catch that?
Yep.
My cell phone. The Gypsy who didn't have a cell phone.
Remember, she didn't have a laptop, and then there was a laptop. She didn't have a computer, but there was a computer. Now there's a cell phone that she didn't have, that she had. So, yeah, there was a few more pieces in here.
She easily called her mother's cell phone her cell phone. I think that's a pretty big slip up.
Yep.
I stole my mother's cell phone from her purse, and my cell phone fell out of my backpack. He sees the messages between me and Dan.
Pinocchio. Oh, Pinocchio. We see your nose.
And she instantly knows who I'm with. She
She instantly knows.
arrives in the door, and at this point, me and him are sleeping. His friend was like, your mother is here. The first thing I say to her is, I know I'm 19, and I could be here if I want to. And she's like, where are my pills? She's like, where's...
Why did she feel that was appropriate to add in there? I know I'm 19, as if she didn't know she was 19. Just another lie she's trying to cover up with her explanations.
the money? She's like...
So, this is the part I was talking about. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
She arrives in the door, and at this point, me and him are sleeping. His friend was like, your mother is here. The first thing I say to her is, I know I'm 19, and I could be here if I want to. And she's like, where are my pills?
Remember, please, if you haven't watched my playlist on YouTube, please watch that. Now, in one of the interviews, she says, oh, and I had pills. In interrogation, I meant. In the interrogation, she said she had pills with her. That's all she brought. And I said, I wonder if those were Deedee's pills. And then I come across this, that she was already stealing Deedee's pills and worried about the money in the safe. Okay.
She's like, where's the money?
Boom.
She's like...
Gypsy had always had her eyes on the pills, the money, the house. Okay. So I want to go to something different now. Hold on. Give me one moment. Okay. So this was a little... It weirded me out just with the voices and the honeys and deers and ugh, it was so cringe. But I caught something. Check this out.
Well, okay,
let me explain. These are Gypsy's and Nick's text messages, right? Okay. Here we go.
Well.
Okay, sweetie, good. I just ate. Feel a lot better now.
Good, honey.
I can't believe you was able to go. Your mom is okay with it?
Dear, it don't matter if she's okay with it or not. I'm my own man, honey.
I know, sweetie. If she knows you're escorting me back with you, it should be fine, hun.
She'll know within time, honey.
So do I.
Okay, so all these text messages so far are about a minute apart, okay?
Okay, sweetie. Text me soon to give me an update. Kiss it.
Update. I'm at the bus station waiting for my time to get on the bus.
Is it all good? You got the tickets, hun?
Dear, please go with the story I told my mom and stepdad. Yes, dear.
Please let me know what story.
I'll tell you in person, dear, because I'll be able to explain it better.
Again, still about a minute apart. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Then.
Okay, darling, I'm not saying a word on Facebook to anyone.
Yes, babe.
Again, about a minute apart. This was a few minutes later, Nick's response.
You might think I'm spoiled by how my room looks. A chisel.
You might think I'm spoiled by how my room looks. A chisel full of name brand clothes. What did I tell you from the get-go? As soon as I started looking into this case, I said, this is a spoiled brat adult who gets what she wants every single time, has no discipline in her life. And the moment you try to discipline, she schmurders you. Great.
Full of name brand clothes.
I already know you're spoiled, hun.
Trying to justify why she has all this nice stuff, but it's actually telling him, I'm so abused. Yeah, okay. I already know you're spoiled, hun. Mm-hmm. We all do.
Low.
I knew that would make you laugh, dear.
Again, a minute apart, the same minute.
My heart is like boom, boom, boom. I don't think it knows how to be calm when you're gonna be
This is almost at 3 p.m.
with me.
Lol, that's a good thing, dear. Update. Dear, I'm on bus to Chicago. Update. Darling, I'm
No reply.
on my way to St. Louis.
No reply.
Update. Dear, I'm at the bus
It's almost 8 o'clock at night now. No reply.
station of Champaign. I hope to
It's 9:20 now.
be in St. Louis soon.
Darling,
And she texts back at 9 something, and then now it's almost 11 p.m. And she says, okay, sweetheart, well, I was able to make peace with my mom by almost 11 p.m. So there was a long pause where she didn't answer. She gave a quick snippet, but it flashed, but I caught the time. It was 9 something. So almost 2 hours later, she says, okay, sweetheart, well, I was able to make peace with my mom. Really? Did Dan help you? Did Dan help you make peace with your mom while Nick was almost there? Because I don't know if you saw that last Spirit Box session, but that freaking fits with what I'm seeing right here, right now.
well, I was able to make peace with Mom.
I knew you would. I believed in you that you could do it the full time, dear.
I feel better. I just can't believe you're in Missouri
I feel better. I'm sure you do.
and it's so overwhelming in a good way.
I hope
Wow. So is that really the time Deedee passed? Because listen to this next part.
in a good way, hun.
Yay, darling, in a great way, hun. I feel so excited.
I'm glad we feel mutually about the situation, darling.
Tomorrow is the last night we sleep alone.
I'm in St. Louis, honey. Yes, dear. Update. Sweetie, I'm about
It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning now.
to be on my way to Springfield. Update. Sweetheart, I'm on the way to Springfield now.
My heart just leapt out now.
Why is that?
At 2:20, my heart just left out right now. So I feel like that's when Dan left. At 2:20, just happened to be my birthday. I think Dan left at 2:20 after they did whatever they did to Deedee, because listen to this next part.
Hun, because I want to know why, dear. I hope it's a good reason, dear, or you'll worry me. Please tell me soon, honey. You don't need me worried about you.
Darling, it's because I'm so happy. You're near. I'm perfectly wonderful.
Okay, dear. I was scared for her.
Unless you want to do it tonight, like the late part of the night. It would have to be. It's the only way to get you money and
It would have to be at the late part of the night. again, making sure he can't see nothing, keep the light off. I remember that was something that somebody told me because I didn't see that part yet. I'm still on the interrogations. But this just makes me feel like she was gone by 10:40 at night. She was done for already.
Everything go like we planned.
50 of the dollars I should get back, though, because it's a safety deposit, hun. It all matters on the soonest you want to see me, hun.
Tonight, hun, your mom is like pissed and worried. Call her. She messaged me to get her to call her now.
I already talked to her, dear. Everything is fine. You need to answer
It's 7 o'clock in the morning now.
my question, though, honey.
I will text you. We are doing this tonight, hun. It won't be until later, like in the AM times. So get...
So, this makes me feel if they do it like at 1, 2 in the morning, right? And if it happened at 10 at night, Deedee's blood and wounds had time to coagulate.
your rest, darling.
Baby, should I still get the room tomorrow?
Well, we would have more money, so yes, hun.
We would have more money because she's gonna dip into that safe, or already did dip into that safe because she probably gave Dan some money from that, you know? That's crazy. Tell me what your thoughts on that. Do you feel like this shows you, like, can you see it? Can you feel it? That she had Dan over there? My heart just left. Okay. Wow. By 10:40, she was already disabled, literally. Tell me what you thought or think. Yeah.